This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We're talking about Ma and Pa Vos.
Yes.
Very exciting to have them in here. 45 years ago, they arrived in Australia today.
Yes.
Lynn, I want to ask you, the Vietnamese community in Western Australia, is it large?
Around 10,000
Not
or
larger
20?
than Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah,
In
about,
here,
I think it's about over 10,000
If
people.
we go back to 40 years ago,
Yeah.
or if even 45 years ago, a lot of Vietnamese refugees come to Perth. They always go to
Melbourne.
Sydney or
Melbourne,
because
yeah, like you
you
can-
get
yeah.
a job easy.
Yeah.
Did you get a choice of where you were going to go, or you just were told
No.
you were coming to Perth?
No,
No choice, yeah.
No choice.
Actually, when you process everything from
Customs.
Australian government
Yep.
and from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, we got the
They
list.
got a list. They got a list.
Whenever they put the list on,
Yeah.
say
We
at
have
least
to
only
follow.
100 people.
Yeah.
The list they go to Melbourne, then we have to go to Melbourne. The list they go to Perth,
Yep.
they have to follow the list.
Yeah.
No choice.
Everything
And
is
then
organized.
when you come in here,
Yep.
you can go anywhere you like.
So I want to know, you would not know quite a lot of the Vietnamese community, but do you think that you've got the best garlic bread and lasagna out of the whole Vietnamese community?
I think so.
we got a pork
There's pork puffs.
puff.
They're
we got
famous
pâté
too.
chaud in French.
Yes.
Most people, they know us
order it.
about.
So you're French pork puffs?
Yes.
Do you do anything good that's Vietnamese?
Mum does all the noodle soups. Amazing noodle soup.
Yeah.
I love them.
I make bún bò Huế.
Bún bò
I
Huế,
make,
which is the spicy beef
phở.
one.
A Wimbaway, a
Bún bò Huế. Yeah, that's a nice, our favorite. And it Tracy too.
My favourite.
Yeah.
You and Liam does the
We
exact
can eat
same
the
thing
whole
when
week
we
with
say.
the bún bò Huế.
I
We
love those
it.
things.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those and rice paper rolls and all that kind
Yes,
of stuff.
that's the way they
But
like.
you're eating
No,
healthy food.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
So
They
just feel free to drop some around.
Yeah.
So-
make like
Yeah.
we call
We will.
yeah.
Oh, even Dad's spring rolls,
Yeah.
quickly, by the way. Spring rolls. His spring rolls are famous.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not eating them.
I know.
Bánh cuốn quên rồi.
Mum speaking Vietnamese on the radio.
I know she's trying to...
It's okay,
Good
Mum.
word.
We got to wrap it up. It's okay.
Yeah,
we'll
sorry.
find it out.
That's okay.
I forgot about the name of the food. That's
Well, you're coming in here many more times and you're bringing in all your food, by the way. So you owe me a lasagna.
yeah.
I will do for you.
For sure.
Bravo.
Can I just quickly say, just Mum and Dad are the kindest, most compassionate people, and we're, they say they're proud of us, but Trevor and I, my brother and I, like, they're just wonderful, and all my friends, they are so welcoming of everyone that comes through their door. So, they're a testament to how we've been brought up.
Yeah.
So,
And also, they're a
that's my little
testament
tribute to them.
They're also a testament to amazing people coming to this country
Yeah.
and making it their own, and really contributing
Yeah.
to to what we do here in Australia, and of course providing us with a Tracy Vo. Look what you did. You made a Tracy Vo and now she's on television. Gosh.
We're so proud of her.
I know.
So
She's
happy.
not as good as the garlic bread, though, is she? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in here, and congratulations.
45 years today.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, nice to see everyone.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We're talking about when you know something dodgy is going on and you are powerless to do anything about it.
Sylvia, does this ring a bell?
Yes, it does. It does. Okay, so in our street, our small little cul-de-sac, quite a few years ago, we had a neighbour across the road. We all felt like he was doing something dodgy, very dodgy, in particular drugs, because there were comings and goings, like people coming in all hours of the night, like mainly at night or first thing in the morning. There's been looking through the window, there's been a handover.
Oh.
Anyway, he used to work for a company that would deliver cold products, in particular ice cream.
Yep.
And he was a really nice guy, but he used to bring over very frequently, not only to us but the next door neighbours, tubs of ice cream, like knock on the door. Oh, hey guys, how you going? Good to see you. Oh, look, I've got some ice cream for you. And we got the feeling we were given free ice cream to keep quiet.
I loving it. That wins anybody
Mr.
over.
Whippy and his hush money.
Absolutely. So we just kept getting all this ice cream. It was like, oh shit, you know what? Oh, sorry, I should have said that. Sorry.
That's okay.
So we thought, you know, and we clearly knew, the whole street knew something was going on. But hey, we got free ice cream, so we were
was
just
so
going to
nice.
get quite.
Instead of hush
Okay.
money, it's hush ice
All
cream.
right, so drug dealers over the road, and they're telling, and the way they keep you from calling the police is free ice cream. You know what? That's a deal to me.
I think I'm
Yeah,
in.
wow.
That is a deal to me.
How good is that?
Okay, that's so funny, Sil. Thank you. Let's go to Fiona. We'll call her in Perth. Hello, Fiona.
Hi, how you going?
Great,
Good,
Fiona.
Fee.
All right, so we're talking about something dodgy happening, and you're powerless to do something about it. What happened?
Well, I'm a cleaner, so I had a job, and she said, look, don't come next fortnight, we're going away.
Yeah.
I said, oh, great. We'll skip and I'll come the fortnight after.
Okay.
And so a few days later, she calls and says, look, I'm away, but the husband's staying back. He's got some work commitments.
Yes.
So just come and clean as normal. That's fine. I have my own key, so I normally just let myself in.
Yes.
And she obviously did not tell the husband, oh, the cleaner's still coming. I told her to come. So I came in, put into the driveway, and I saw another car there, and I thought, oh, that's strange. It's not their car.
Okay.
Yes.
Or maybe someone's leaving it there, maybe, you know, just to make it look like someone's there.
Yeah.
Because they were going away. And then I thought, oh, the husband's car's there as well. So I just thought, you know, well, maybe he's working from home. So I let myself in, and the first entry door is the bedroom. And I normally, my routine is go, I get the sheets off the bed and
Wow.
to wash the sheets.
Yes.
I walk in, he's in bed with not his wife, and I was just like, oh, sorry, I just did not know what to say. I was just gobsmacked,
Yes.
just looking at him, looking at her. It's not his wife.
Did at that point you said, geez, these sheets really do need a good clean?
So,
I did not know what to do. I was just like, like
I don't think I have enough coal power for this.
Just back stepped, and I was just like nearly stumbled into the hallway. I just pulled the door shut. Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And I thought maybe I should just continue with the clean, or should I just go home?
Good question.
I
Turn
don't
on the
know.
vacuum
And
cleaner.
then
Well, I
he-
tell you what,
Drown
some
out the
surfaces in that place had never been needed to be spray and wiped more.
What did you do, Fee?
He came out, like, I was like, I just thought, I'm just going to go. Ready to go out, and he comes out, like, half-dressed, pants pulled up, sort of, you know, he'd obviously had nothing on.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he goes, look, I know this looks bad, you know, but how about here's a bonus, and I'll give you this week's pay. Don't worry about the clean today. That's fine. And, you know, you didn't see anything.
Oh, hush money.
Wow.
Okay.
And I just, like, he shoved a couple of $100 in my hand and plus my pay, and I was just like, yeah, I just was speechless.
So-
I thought, this is like dirty money.
Yeah,
dirty
but you know
money.
what? Dirty money still
Dirty
spends.
money
right?
still buys stuff at Coles and
still
Woolies.
spends right. Don't worry about that. So you've got the dirty money and you've left because he suggested that you go. Have you continued cleaning for this couple?
I did for a few weeks
Yes.
until I couldn't look the wife in the eye. Just could not. And then, thank goodness, she texts and says, oh, look, we don't need you anymore. I'm going on maternity leave. So I'm going to be at home for a few months. So I'll do the cleaning. I was like, thank God for that. But I just, you know, I just felt so sick. Like, he's obviously
And
getting
maternity
busy.
leave.
Maternity leave.
And he's been ploughing someone else.
Yeah, it was just like, I just felt sick. I was just, thank God she said, don't come back.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Well, Ellie walked in just a few minutes ago, Nath, just before she was about to read the traffic, and she made an admission of what's going on in her car at the minute.
We were going to be talking about something else right now, and then we said, scrap that, we need to talk about this, because we need to find out if anyone else is as weird or weirder than you right now. Tell everyone what's going on.
Okay, so I said to you guys, right now, in this very moment, in the boot of my car, I have 18 porcelain dolls.
Come play with me.
18 porcelain dolls. Okay, why have you got 18 porcelain dolls in your car?
Well,
Straight away, you're a mass murderer.
You are. If you get pulled over by the cops,
psychopathic.
you're gone.
if I were to ever be searched by the police, I would just say, come play with me.
Come play with me.
But no, okay, so my grandma used to give me one porcelain doll every year for obviously a long time, maybe a couple in a year.
18 years, maybe?
Maybe, but maybe a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then I've carted them around for 30 years of my life, and I've just decided it's time to do something with them.
Oh, so they've always been in the car, have they?
No, they've always...
So every time you
I've got
leave,
one
you
in my
take the
coat
children.
right now.
Every time you leave home, you take the children with you.
Yes,
do you?
yes.
At least a giant pram down the street.
They're all strapped into the car seat.
Yes.
And so I've decided that they need to go to a better home now. They need to move on. And I've been talking to someone on Facebook Marketplace about taking them down to Bunbury for her.
But this person has stopped communicating with you.
Stopped communicating with me now, which was to be expected if you're buying 18 porcelain dolls of someone.
That person's obviously busy with the other person they've got trapped in their basement.
Absolutely, Nathan. That is a weird thing, and we're talking about if you were pulled up or if your car broke down or any of those things, and someone went, "Oh my lord!"
Oh my god! Like they come from a good place, yeah. Obviously,
I think it's a mistake for you to get rid of them.
Yeah,
I don't think that you have researched these dolls well enough, because if it's been the past 20 years or so that your grandmother's been giving these out,
yes, yeah.
Like there could be one that you don't know is worth something. You need to dive into that a little bit more, because I'm just worried that in a month's time we're going to read an article on Perth Now about this Bunbury woman who said that she got a whole pile of these porcelain dolls from some woman that didn't know how much they were worth, and now come and look at my $4 million mansion. Could you ever get over that?
I would not recover from that.
You'd never recover.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So you think I should hold on to them?
I do think. I think you need to hold on to
also
them and then
research.
do a bit of research and see if there is any. Because I mean, really, if you've got room in your storage, stuff like that, they're still in the boxes, aren't they?
Yeah, there's also
Dude, whack him in storage. You
want
never
one?
know. No, I'll do some research and pick one.
Hey, whatever you do, take them out of your car because it doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
Why? They're my kids.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
We've been discussing our safety from the fact that we are a bit worried now about selling something on Facebook Marketplace and getting someone to come around to our house because we might get our phone stolen and our heads cut.
Well, we did see that over the news service over the
Yes.
last couple of nights, which made everyone a bit wary. And we are hearing different stories about how you sell things from your house.
Yeah.
Positive stories as
Yes.
well.
Positive. You didn't think I
No,
threw it
I-
out there that someone might have met their partner and you thought I was ridiculous.
Maddie found love.
Mate, unbelievable. Let's go to Laura in Myree. Hi, Laura.
Hi, guys.
Hey, mate. All right, selling stuff from your house. What happened?
I'm selling a crappy old car.
Yes. A great correction there. Yeah.
Sorry, PJ. And so this guy rocks up. He's on crutches, like a young, fit guy. Like seems really nice.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, I can't remember. It was 2 years ago. I think he either didn't have his license or I didn't have the right transfer papers, so we didn't do them right then and there. But I was like, oh, no worries, I'll get them. Send me your details, and I'll sort it out.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, no worries. So a few days go by, and like he's not responding to my messages, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like he'd paid me for the car and everything, so that was fine. It was just the transfer papers.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he's a few days later, I get a message saying, hi, this is Detective whatever from major crime scene, or,
Yes.
this car was involved in a wreckage. Unfortunately, the driver, we're still trying to ascertain his identity. There was no survivors.
Oh, no.
He came on
Yeah,
crutches. Yeah.
But then, so my auntie works for the police, like quite high up, so I've given her a ring, and I'm like, hey, look, this is a bit sus. Was there a major crash last night? She goes, absolutely not. I'd know about it. She was absolutely no fatality. So,
Yeah.
he faked his own death to try and get out of
Oh, because he'd paid for the car and hadn't come back and got it.
Yeah, so obviously he was using the car for crime. Because a few weeks later it got dumped in a car park and we got called to come pick our car.
Oh my gosh.
I thought this was going to be, and now we're together.
Yes.
And we're together still. I thought that was going to be a romantic story then, but it's
I
not.
thought so.
That is wild.
Faking you
Yeah, it was really...
I have no idea why he did that. It was really strange.
I think it's really great. I've not faked my death in years.
People are so random.
I know.
Wow. You get all sorts on this show,
People,
don't you?
people are so random, and then you invite them to your house to buy your old carpet
Wow,
tiles.
Laura, that is a wild
Insane.
story.
Let's go to
Mind
Jamie.
blown.
Jamie in Cannington. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, mate. How's it going?
Hey, good, Jamie.
All right, Jamie. All right, so, Sean, what do you think? We're going to get a good story or we're going to get a bad story?
Yeah, I think ebbs and flows are up for a good one.
All right, well, let's see. All right, Jamie, what you got for us?
All right, so I had a dirt bike for sale, and I knew it was pretty, daunting selling it, as it's pretty easy to steal.
Yeah.
But so I had it up for sale, and I didn't look at the account, and the guy straight away messaged saying, "Hey, mate, I'm actually nearby later this evening. I live just around the corner from you. I'll be walking my dog. I'll come and have a look." I said, "Oh, sweet, like, no worries."
Yeah.
The guy rocked up, as he said, calm as, like, nothing going on. And he's like, "Oh, any chance you can hold my dog, mate? I'll just quick spin around the block. I live around the corner." I was like, "Yeah, no worries." Like, he's going to come back for his dog.
Yeah. Man's best friend. Best friend, Jamie.
Time was ticking on. No return. And I was like, all right, it's getting a bit weird. Didn't have his number. Messaged the Facebook account, and no message was going through. Must have been a fake account.
Yes.
And I was like, surely this guy's going to come back for his dog. Like, come on.
It's your dog now.
Yeah, so my missus went and got some dog food and that, because I was like, surely this thing's hungry. Get back. And she's on Facebook, and then it come up in the surrounding area. Has anyone seen my dog? It's been stolen.
So they stole the dog, use it as a prop to leave with you as collateral, and then take off.
Wow.
Yeah, so I give it to him. He's a very smart man. But, yeah, so I had to take the dog back to the owner, explain that I didn't steal it and I've been stolen from. And then, yeah, I haven't seen my bike since, because obviously I didn't have it insured because it's just a dirt bike. So.
No,
Jamie.
That is unbelievable, but very smart. Like, that is...
That's what I thought.
You've got
I actually had to laugh
so
about
planned.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. Like, that's like...
Oh, at least you can laugh about it now,
gnarly.
Jamie, but wow.
Because think about like, I'll leave my wallet here or my phone here or whatever, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like leaving a beloved
dog,
petty, that's part of your
yeah.
family. Of course they're coming back.
How much, Jamie, were you out of pocket with the bike? Were you looking to get for it?
$8 grand.
Oh, Jamie.
What kind of dog was it?
Yeah, what kind of dog you?
It was like a Shih Tzu.
And did the
did
What do you
owners
get for a Shih Tzu these days?
I don't know. Not
Could have
much.
sold it.
You know what it is, Sean?
Someone else's problem.
The brown was actually an eat Shih Tzu.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I love science. I love science.
Yeah, we all do. And get a load of this bloke, right? He's an American astrophysicist. He's an author. He's a science guru, which has given him cult status around the world. He has a Grammy. He has an asteroid named after him. In the year 2000, he was People magazine's sexiest astrophysicist alive.
What a title that is.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Hey, Neil.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. That intro where you say that you guys love science, you should also know that science loves you.
Oh,
Rough and about now.
Like
Well,
a
you
warm
tell
hug.
science that I'm single.
Actually, that's one question we need to get behind, because Nathan has been single for a long time. How can that be possible? What's happening in the universe that's not making that top priority, Neil?
I don't know. Is it his bad breath? I don't know. At least half the world is ineligible. At least half, right? And then nowadays, it could be the entire world is accessible. So, yeah, I can't help him. Sorry.
And he's one of the top scientific minds in the world.
Exactly.
That's not too good, is it?
The other title, though, that I also found last night, Neil,
so
was
funny.
It was an article in one of our Australian papers here, and it actually asked the question, are you the smartest person on TikTok? So I then, yes. So then I did a deep dive, and you're all over TikTok, all these clips, and I just saw myself here swiping and you're so compelling. But I got to the end of a lot of the clips going, I don't know what that was all about.
That's how smart he is.
That's how you're too smart for me.
Well, so TikTok for a while there was this what kind of dance moves can you put together that others would imitate? And I said, I could do that, but I'm not. I'm an educator, so let me put some education stuff on it. And for a while, during COVID, I don't mean people know this, at the TikTok, because everyone was home, right? And TikTok had something called EduTalk. And if you would tag it EduTalk, if it had some educational value, then the parents could tell you to only do EduTalk stuff.
Yeah, right.
And so I was pretty active at that time, and I think that's when a lot of I think it's over 4 or 5 million followers now gathered there. But but I ain't dancing for you.
And he's not eating those laundry pods either.
No, I did. No, actually, I did post what I call the cell phone Macarena. Okay, like if you ever get out of the car and you say, "Wait, do I have my cell phone?"
And you start feeling
check your left pocket, your right pocket, your back pocket. We did a little Macarena thing, and then I found it in my back pocket, and I smiled and walked off the camera.
Okay, that's brilliant. That's funny.
Hey, Neil, in the world, we always need people who are taking us to the next level in science and all other categories so that we can keep progressing as a society, right? But one of the things that's happened, it's probably come to light really in the last year, is been artificial intelligence. And I don't know, the more I think about it, is it a worrying thing that we've got to this point, and are we in trouble with artificial intelligence becoming too smart for us?
The people invented it. They've said that we should be worried, and then there was a press conference the other day, Neil, of all these robots saying they're not going to kill us. They are. So that's what you say if you don't want someone to know you're going to kill them.
Wait, that's the one at the United Nations where they brought in their robots?
Yes. Or the humanoids.
The humanoid robots, I said, this is a mistake.
It's a mistake! Straight away it's a mistake!
They're asking the humanoid robot, will you kill us all at the table? No, we are your friend.
We've seen iRobot.
Oh, so bad. We're not going to take your jobs. Or tell that to anyone that works in a car factory.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun in podcast form.
We are learning all about the lazy girl worker. That's right. Yeah. Gen Z women have chosen balance over career progression. They aren't interested in going above and beyond for their employees, but they are prepared to do exactly what they are hired for. They meet expectations, but they don't exceed them.
Wow. What a life.
I know. What a life.
I guess then you can wash your hands, walk out the door every day and get along with enjoying your life.
No homework, no nothing.
No responsibility.
Leave your cares at the door and then go and live your life. Wow. Let's go to Paige in Wanneroo. Hi, Paige.
Hi, how are you?
Great, Paige.
Hi, Paige.
Hey, we're talking about having one of these, well, we're going to call them lazy jobs where you don't really have too much to do. What do you got for us?
So pretty nice one. I do 7 days on, 7 days off, so I only work 14 days of the month. It's not quite FIFO, but I only have to do 6 of those days in the office. The other 8 days I get to do from home, and I pretty much just get to work around my house doing whatever I want, and I go out for lunch and I come home, and I'm just pretty chill, and they don't really know.
Paige, that's great. Paige,
sounds amazing.
How long have you been doing this for, Paige?
Started about middle of last year, so I had to get the right connections to get there, but now I'm there, I'm not leaving.
Paige,
You're holding on
can
to
you
that.
give us a ballpark figure of what the pay would be for this position?
So monthly I get around 7,000, which I guess if you're working 1 week on, 1 week off is about 3.5 a week.
Yeah.
Can I just say, 1 week on, 1 week off.
Wow.
Imagine always at the end of each week looking forward to a week
off.
off. At the end of each working week, you get a week off.
Are you always like filled in with your social calendar and that sort of stuff? You're probably busier socially than you are at work.
Well, we're doing renovations around our house at the moment, so
you can get stuff
doing
done.
a lot of that. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of stuff done whilst I'm working.
Apart from your mental well-being, you wouldn't be under that much stress because you can go out and live your life type beat. You'd be healthier because you'd eat better, you'd sleep maybe a little bit more, you'd get up and do some exercise.
And even though you're not doing something wrong, do you always feel like you're about to get caught, Paige?
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but you do get an hour from, when you have to do something for the company, you get an hour to do it. So as long as I see it within an hour, we're always quite good.
Okay.
Good times.
That is unbelievable.
Good on you, Paige. Keep it up.
amazing.
Yeah, let's move on to Anna in Kinross. Hey, Anna.
Hello.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
All right, Anna, so we've learnt all about the lazy girl today, and she sounds like she's a bit of fun. Do you have a lazy girl job?
I do. It's the best job I've ever had.
Oh, my God. I want to... What is it?
So I am a business development rep for supermarkets. So I work autonomously.
Yes.
And I'm in a team. So there's many teams throughout all the different states. So my boss is actually on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So
That's why you can speak freely right now.
yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And so as long as I log in the morning, do my calls to the supermarkets, promote different lines that I'm supposed to that our team's looking after.
Yeah.
Happy days, walk out, go home. So pretty much my technical hours according to the company, are a lot longer than what I actually do.
Okay, so if you go and just like power through it and get everything done in one fell swoop, how long can you get all your work done in?
I can do it within school hours, so I can drop my kids off at school.
Yep.
Go do my call run.
Yep.
Throughout the metro and regional areas.
Yep.
And generally be back to pick them up from school and done. That's it. I'm done for the day.
And was it a pretty pleasurable day too? Just like a nice drive, saying hello to a few people, not much stress?
Yeah. So I'm on the way to do a country run today, and I'll be back at home probably around about 2:30.
If you've got a good relationship with the people, it's like visiting friends, isn't
Yes.
it? Oh, hey, I've got to see Mike today. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That sounds like another dream.
You lazy girls are the best. Let's move on to another one. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, Danielle.
That's how you guys have to say hello to people from now on. All right. Tell us all about your job.
Well, I'm actually using a fake name.
Okay.
But this was actually about 10 years ago. And back in the day, pre-YouTube and, you know, what everyone has at their hands these days, I was a receptionist, but things got super quiet and I was only getting about 6 phone calls a day. So I jumped onto an online streaming service and I was watching about 2 movies a day. And when I went through all the movies available, I moved on to TV shows. And when there was nothing left, I actually started studying and completed a diploma of management.
Oh, my God. How good is that?
That's brilliant.
Well done.
That is so funny.
Movies, TV shows. Now do a management diploma.
I know right there. After she's watched everything on all the streaming.
And then I'll do a diploma.
Oh, my
Good on
God.
you, Danielle. I would have been bored with just 6 calls a day, but you managed to utilise that time.
2
So, you know,
movies
I
a
just
day.
say, though, not really, it was a lazy job, but she's not a lazy girl.
Oh, she's not a lazy girl.
She had no, she
but,
ain't
you
a
know,
lazy girl.
there was 2 movies a day.
There was 2 movies a day for quite a, you know.
It was a leisurely day.
Yeah. She had a matinee and a feature.
Yep. I had to have lunch in between. Come on,
of
guys.
course. Well, you're going to be starving.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Shaun.
Jeremy McGovern is in the house. Of course, he's back in action. We saw him last weekend. He'll be facing Richmond this weekend. Hey, Gov, Lizzo be pretty good. What do you think of that tonight? I mean, you won't be there because you'll be just taking it easy, I guess.
Yeah, well, I missed out on the tickets, so I'm definitely not going to be there. But
sorry,
yeah,
mate.
that sounds pretty good fun. Really, it's going to be great.
Are you a concert person?
Well, I used to be, yeah, but now it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
To actually get to any concerts, but love it.
Best
Absolutely.
concert you've ever been to?
Oh, actually, it was Big Day. Do you remember Big Day Out?
Yes.
Yeah. Dizzy Rascal. At
Yeah.
Big Day Out. I jumping the fence.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Jumping the fence back in the day.
When the tickets were like $80 and we thought there was nothing more expensive in the world.
Yeah, it was.
than
It
$80.
wasn't about the money. It was about the
thrill.
whole experience of getting in there. And,
Yes.
front row at Dizzy Rascal, Big Day Out. Yes. How
Yeah,
good.
Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah.
Where was the big day out, this one?
This was Claremont.
Claremont?
Yeah, it was Claremont. When I was playing at Claremont Colts back in the day.
So you knew the weak spots to be able to jump the fence and get in?
Well, it seemed a weak. We thought it was a weak spot, and everyone found the same weak spot, and there was about 150 of us steamed a fence. And it was every man for himself. And because you go with a group of boys, and then by the end of it, you don't see each other for half an hour until you're front row with Dizzy Rascal bumping into each other. So
That's an unusual Eagles training session, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, boys, let's storm the fence.
This was pre-Eagles.
Yeah, so when you're at the Monts.
Yeah, Dizzy Rascal for me, that was one of my first ones, and he was popping off at that time, and it was a hell of a time.
I remember I used to go and pick up my mates from the big day outs all the by the absolutely just off chops by the time I picked them up, because it was a massive long day.
Yeah.
And all the time we had training the next morning, so I was like, I'm missing out on this.
Yeah. Well, I didn't sacrifice any training. This was on a weekend for us. We didn't play. There was none of that. But it was good fun. I'd love to go back and jump again. So you might see me at the next big day out. It'll be constant trying to launch a fence and try to get in there, and then I'll just walk home after that, because that's the main rush.
Yeah, it was such a huge thing for all the country kids, as we'd all travel down from Kalgoorlie, and we'd stop off at Red Dot when we got to Perth, because that was a big deal, and then we'd buy $2 sombreros, and then that would be our group costume situation for the day.
It was always hot because of that time of year. It was boiling.
Boiling hot.
It was a good decision. Now, Gov, you get to face the Richmond Tigers this weekend. At home. I feel like this will be a really good opportunity, guys, to close the gap on some of the opposition you played in the past.
Yeah, definitely. I think every week's an opportunity for us just to get better, for sure. As much as the result from the Lions wasn't ideal, they're a quality side. I feel like we took a couple of steps forward in that game, but still not good enough. But got the Tigers this week, so looking forward to it. We've got a couple of the old boys back, and it's a good opportunity for us, and it's good. I'm actually just looking forward to running out in front of our fans for the first time in a fair while.
Yeah, how's your fitness yourself personally? You played about just over 60% on the weekend.
Yeah, I feel great after. If I played 60% every week, it'd be amazing. But it doesn't work like that. But I pulled up really well. Got through the game fine, and I'm looking forward to up my minutes this week.
What's the key to having real inspiration and gumption to get out there and do the best when everybody's saying how badly the team's going? Is that something you have to conjure up within yourself? Is that something you guys are doing as a team, keeping the morale high? How is that?
It's hard to keep the morale high when you're obviously losing, and it's how much we're losing by. But it's I guess you just got to get outside yourself. It's not just personally about yourself. It's about the fans. It's about the club. It's about you personally. It's about a lot of. I'm sure everyone's got a lot of different reasons, but for us, it's a main one for us is just our fans. Yeah, we want to get back on the winning list.
It is difficult to stay abroad of what's happening outside of your own personal battle.
Yeah.
And Justin Longmuir has been talking about this from a Freo point of view as well, because you're going out there just going, oh my God, my job is I'm playing on Nathan. That's it. I'm just locked in.
You're buggered if you're playing on me. I'm the best.
He's a rude dog, mate. He's a rude dog.
Thinking 3 Brownlow votes on Nathan.
Well, you know why I'm the best? You know why I'm the best? Because you're all playing by one set of rules and I don't know them. So you can't tell what I'm about to do.
But instead of just locking in on that one person, you got to be aware of everything else and what you need to do as a team.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a struggle for not struggle, but that's just part of football for everyone. Is trying to do the best you can personally, but also within the team, and making sure you're contributing on game day, but also trying to perform at your best as well.
You know, Richmond, over the journey playing in WA, particularly probably the last 4 or 5 years, you've seen Shai Bolton come back here and just dominate every time he plays in Perth. And it's a bit like Freo playing Collingwood tomorrow and Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
He's going to dominate. And I feel like, why aren't we stopping these guys knowing that they... And I'm going to Shai Bolton. He's played well against you guys.
Yep.
In the past.
So stopping the dominators?
Yeah, instead of just going, let's just see how it works out and let's go head to head.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, because you want to try and shut down good players as well, but then also you take sort of one of your players out of your 18 as well, if that makes sense. So it's a balancing act of trying to keep them quiet as much as you can, but also trying to get some contribution from that person, keeping them quiet as well. So it's good. It's a big balancing act, and the Tigers have certainly sort of left the game at the moment.
Can you just look at the TV right now? There is a 100,000-year-old woman doing exercise at a gym. Shaun?
She is too, yes. She's wearing all black, which is good news.
God, Gov, do you reckon that's going to be you? Are you going to work out forever, Gov?
No.
He can safely say that.
I definitely won't be doing it on TV like that, that's for sure. But I'll try and keep myself in good nick, and if I make it to that age, that'd be great.
I was speaking to someone the other day about AFL footballers, and they're saying, like Shaun, actually, they were talking about you, Shaun. They said Shaun's given himself in such good nick. And I said, that's because Shaun's terrified of the reaction people get. If they were to see Shaun, he's let himself go when they go, oh, Shaun.
I see that
just that disappointment look, and they try to cover it up, but you can see in their eyes, they're like, oh no, what's happened?
Yeah.
You don't want to ever witness that, do you?
No, I don't. And it's a different thing too. Also, obviously, you look in the mirror yourself. I look at it. I've got two different mirrors. There's many different mirrors.
Two different mirrors.
You got the
So I
skinny
can stand
mirror
in front
and
of
the
the mirror
normal
and
mirror.
I go, gee, that's not. I'm looking all right. And then in the other one, I look like just an absolute mess.
So where's
It's really
where's the
confusing.
gross mirror?
The gross mirror's in my bathroom.
And where's the
I
good
think
mirror?
Megan's done something to that.
Where's the good mirror?
There's one up in the kids' bathroom where I can go, oh yeah, okay, I'm looking fit. And then the other one's completely the opposite.
Yeah, where do you buy the mirror? The good mirror?
Yeah, because I would like, can we put an order in for the good mirror?
Does anyone else find that? Does anyone else find a mirror that's like that?
If I can order that good mirror, I have it on the ceiling of my house, on my roof, all of it.
I think it's called lighting. I think that's what it is.
lighting. Okay, that's lighting.
No,
Okay,
it's called
upstairs
mirror.
is darker.
There's Shaun's new business. Go to him for the good mirrors and the bad mirrors.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
We are having a bit of fun right now. We're playing a game of I Once Dated a What. We've got a couple of our staff in the building right now. We'd like Sam first, who does all of our digital stuff. Sam?
Morning.
Go for it.
I dated an actor who is now on a couple Netflix shows.
Oh!
He's actually very successful, this Australian actor. You don't want to say his name, but I'm going to say I watched him in one of the American Horror Story franchises.
Yes.
And was he in that Versace thing?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was in that killing of
That's
Versace
a success.
thing.
That's a success.
He's one of the hottest people in Hollywood right now.
Very true. I know. He definitely had a glow up after we dated as well.
Isn't that great when they're hotter when they leave? And now, Pricey, come over here, Pricey. Tell us about what you dated.
Tell you what, nothing is sacred in this joint.
Yeah.
You say one thing and you guys are just like, let's talk about it on the radio.
Yeah, for everybody to listen to.
I don't actually have I don't know if it was that interesting, but I dated a lot of cabin crew. I was cabin crew back in the day, right?
So you're a hostie, yeah?
I was a hostie for 3 years, and so I dated guys who were cabin crew.
Can I just say, sorry, that is huge because you found straight male flight attendant. You found the only 3 in the sky and you dated them.
All 3.
That is amazing.
It's probably leading at this stage.
Oh, good stuff. Can I just say right now, everyone else in the studio is clamoring around the computer over there, Googling who Sam used to date. What do you think, Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not bad, is he?
Sam,
yeah.
what have you done?
Yeah, I know, Sam.
What have you done?
No, Sam's happy with Conrad. You leave him alone. We are playing a game of I Once Dated a What. Hello, Sam from Allenbrook.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
We're having a bit of fun, Sam.
We've had a few this morning.
Pretty excited for yours.
It's Friday morning. Why not have a bit of fun?
Dude, let's do it. All right, let's play the game.
All right. I once dated a carny. Not even a clown, a carny.
A carny.
A carny.
Were you caught up in the carny world then, or was it just...
I was. It was nuts. So the guy, he disappeared all the time, and he was the guy that just operated the rides. Like, he didn't do anything else.
What's it like being a carny wag?
Oh, it was weird.
Wag.
So weird.
Did he have all his teeth?
Oh, it was so... No, he had all his teeth. Lucky that.
Yeah, he would brush them regularly with his tail, Shaun. Okay, so tell me about it. So what was the benefits of dating a carny? Did you get free rides?
It's probably just free rides. That was probably it. He then ended up cheating on me. He was my best mate.
I know. I heard about that. It was on the
That's
Gravitron.
carny. Yeah, that's carny.
It was his sister as well, but yeah.
Okay, that is so great. Sam has dated a carny. I like this game. Let's go to Belinda and Chewett Hill. Hi, Belle.
Oh, hi. Good morning, all.
Hi,
Belinda.
All right, Belle, take it away.
I dated a magician.
A magician?
Yeah, it wasn't his full-time gig. He had like a very sensible government job during the day, and then, on the weekends and evenings, he would double as a magician. And the thing that I remember that was so strange that we'd wake up in the morning and he'd be practicing his tricks in bed, like the
spoon bending, and I'd wake up in the morning and be like, what the hell is going on?
Next minute, he's pulled a rabbit out of you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a little bit, butt chat,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, he's getting sexy. He's taking your clothes off and he's pulling out those endless stream of ribbons.
Never a dull moment.
That's very good.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.